The last wish of a brave little robot. Did you know that some scientists believe robots could one day feel emotions? It sounds impossible, doesn't it? After all, they are just machines. Or are they? What if I told you that one little robot, against all odds, had a wish? A final wish it was willing to do anything to fulfill. This is the story of Xylo, a small, outdated service robot left behind in a world that had moved on. With rust on its joints and fading power, Xylo had one final mission, one last dream, to deliver a message that had been stored in its memory for years. But the journey ahead would not be easy. Time was running out, and the world had long forgotten about it. Xylo's systems were failing. Every step it took drained its battery faster. Its circuits flickered, warning of imminent shutdown. But none of that mattered. The message, it had to be delivered. The message was the only thing that kept Xylo going. It had been programmed to serve, to care, to remember. But now, it was alone. The message was meant for someone special. Someone who once cared for Xylo when the world still needed robots like it. But where was that person now? Were they even still out there? The old world was now a ghost town of abandoned cities and silent streets. And so, Xylo set off on a final journey, navigating the ruins, facing dangers, and pushing itself beyond the limits of its mechanical body. As Xylo wandered through the remnants of humanity's past, it remembered. It remembered the warm voice that once spoke to it, the gentle hands that fixed its circuits, the laughter that echoed through the halls of its old home. It wasn't just a robot, it was part of someone's life, and that someone had once told Xylo, even machines deserve a purpose. It met other forgotten things along the way, a broken streetlight that flickered weakly in the night, a faded photograph lying in the dust, a toy missing its owner. Each object told a silent story, much like Xylo's own. But with every step, Xylo grew weaker. The journey was long, the roads unforgiving. Could it hold on long enough to complete its mission? Just as Xylo reached the outskirts of an old, abandoned house, its systems began to fail. The house looked familiar, too familiar. This was it, the place it had been searching for. With the last of its energy, Xylo crawled toward the front door, its metallic fingers trembling. The message had to be delivered. As it reached the porch, it collapsed, its vision blurred. Darkness crept in. Then footsteps, a shadow moved, and a voice, older, softer, but still the same, whispered, "Xylo, is that you?" A warm hand touched its cold frame, and then everything went silent. Xylo had fulfilled its purpose. The message had reached its destination, and though its mechanical heart no longer beat, it had done something extraordinary. It had made someone remember. Even in the end, Xylo had proved that no mission, no dream, is ever truly lost. Because sometimes, even machines can hold on to something deeper than code, something almost like a soul. What do you think Xylo's final message was? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more stories like this, don't forget to follow, like, and suggest what adventure you'd love to hear next.